Welcome back to our Wednesday edition of Functional Bodybuilding IGTV. That's right, I am here to talk about functional bodybuilding, what I'm calling the cutting edge of functional bodybuilding. FBB has been around now for several years. We've been delivering programs worldwide, Awaken Training Series, Base Camp, lots of our individual clients all over the place. One of the things that I constantly like to be doing with FBB is creating and thinking of new concepts that apply to stuff that you guys really care about. When I think about bodybuilding, I think about body part training splits. Something I've given a lot of thought to and I dive deep into within my own training is body part splits within functional bodybuilding. So what does it look like to do a functional bodybuilding session that is very much upper back focused exclusively? How can we use functional movements, bodybuilding movements to get the ultimate upper back workout? So here's the ultimate upper back workout for you guys. What it's gonna look like is 4 movements that are gonna move from heavily weighted, higher skill, down to lower complexity, so that as you move through each exercise, your body might be fatigued on short rest, but you can still execute the next movement in succession. So the movements that you're watching is, I'm starting with a wide grip weighted pull-up. That wide grip weighted pull-up is gonna happen in the 3 to 5 repetition range. Now, if weighted pull-ups are too challenging for you and you're still stuck on doing traditional strict pull-ups, that is absolutely fine. We're looking for a strict pull-up maneuver that is challenging for you. The next movement down, so you'll do 3 to 5 repetitions of a weighted strict pull-up, rest 15 seconds. The next movement is going to be another upper body gymnastics movement on the rings. I chose strict ring muscle-ups. That's right, I did 3 strict ring muscle-ups shortly after my weighted pull-ups. So moving from a weighted exercise into a skilled upper body pulling exercise. Maybe for you, if you don't have strict muscle-ups, that might look like a rope climb. A rope climb for 2 to 3 repetitions would be perfectly sufficient. You're gonna take another 15-second rest, and you're gonna move into something that's a bit more dynamic in the way of an upper body gymnastics pulling exercise. For me, I did a Burpee Bar Muscle Up. I did 4 repetitions of a Burpee Bar Muscle Up, shortly after that rest period of having done strict muscle ups. So again, if you don't have that skill down, it might look like a burpee kipping chest to bar pull-up for you. Finally, I'm gonna rest another 15 seconds and I'm gonna move into a isolation dumbbell exercise, the single arm dumbbell row with my knee supported on the bench. For that, I'm using a 100-pound dumbbell, trying to go as heavy as I can, for about 6 to 8 repetitions per arm. So in recap, what we're doing here is we're taking some isolation exercises, we're taking some strict weighted gymnastics, and then we're taking some of these functional movements on the rings or on the ropes, and we're sandwiching them in between those types of exercises. What you get in this is you get a lot of different stimulus for your upper pulling muscles. That's arms, shoulders, upper back, rear delts. You're gonna get to go from something that's heavy through a couple body weight movements and finish with a heavy exercise. I just love this training concept, whether it be for benching, pushing, pulling, squatting. There's a lot of different movement patterns that you can try this with. So in recap, we did 3 to 5 weighted strict pull-ups. I did 3 strict muscle-ups. Then I did 4 burpee bar muscle-ups, and I finished with 6 to 8 heavy dumbbell rows. At the end of those dumbbell rows, you're gonna take about 3 minutes to rest. You're gonna repeat this cycle for 5 total sets. This is a massive amount of work. It's very focused on that upper pulling pattern. Go give it a try today. And like I said, you can substitute movements in that make more sense for your skill level. It doesn't have to be a weighted strict pull-up. It can be a strict pull-up simply. It doesn't have to be a strict ring muscle up. It could be a rope climb or some other maneuver where you're pulling your upper body weight through a gymnastics movement. Anyhow, give it a try, guys. Comment below. Let me know what you think about the cutting edge of functional bodybuilding and how we can use it for body part splitting.